Good morning, afternoon or evening, and welcome back to Edenia. Today we're playing some more Hermitcraft. I've got my bag of holding right here, which is rather easy to make. It just takes a bit of magical wood, which does take a bit of experience crafting it, so that's the only downside. The rest is really all materials not very hard to get, just a bit of gold, a bit of chest, a bit of wood. You know, the works. Anyway, I've got myself a bag of holding because it's very handy to have. For instance, we don't always need the sleeping bag, but you want it on your person for when you do. Same with these tools, the MC Hammer, Justin Timberlake, Withersbane. We don't need to have these on our person at all time. So, yeah, just put them in the bag of holding, grab them whenever you need, whenever you like. We've got this ring, which is still working. We're not losing any grid power because we're not having too many machines requiring grid power, so that's good. Let me do this for a second. There you go. You can also apparently hit these plants with the Matic, which gives you looting. But looting only seems to work on the seeds, not on the product, so that's not very interesting to us at all. Does it work on carrots? That gave us 3, that gave us 2, 9, 11, 12. I do believe it seems to work. And you also get these verdant springs and whatever from roots if you break them by hand. But I just think it's so much more easy to right click them. Look at that, this is so much quicker. Alright, so we're getting plenty of resources, we're getting plenty of stuff, which is nice. Let's put these in our kitchen and let's see what we can do today. I was looking at some items I've got, and one of them is this digital guide work in progress, and it speaks of a void ore miner. Now this is really interesting to me because it's kind of like the old mining laser from what's it called, Mine Factory Reloaded. And let's see, bottom laser core must be able to see bedrock. Any block below laser core must let light through. That's fine. So yeah, it's kind of like the laser. It takes structure blocks, tier 1 or above. Let's see, structure block. It's quite a few. Alabaster, hardened stone. We've got a bit of hardened stone. I believe we'll make it out of hardened stone. Basalt. We've got basalt as well. Let's see if this is environmental tech basalt. Yes, it is. Oh, we can make it out of basalt. That's really nice. We've got plenty of that. This looks good as well. It takes redstone and gold to make structure blocks, tier 1. Alright, and then you need the tier 1 to upgrade to tier 2, etc, etc. Yeah, right. This takes nether stars. Oh, that's very expensive. Alright, so... Oh, I didn't know Minecraft actually had a structure block of its own. That's news to me. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. We've got basalt and redstone, I believe. Redstone, where are you? Oh, we've got 1 redstone. That's not very much. But this void ore miner will probably allow us to mine more and more redstone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a clear laser lens or any colored variant. And there's also a resource void miner, which is probably to get stones and clay and whatnot, all sorts of common resources from the void at the cost of energy. So we also might need some energy, and therefore they have solar arrays, which are very nice actually to have. Multi-block generator that generates energy from the sun. Right. 16 structure blocks, 9 solar cells. Let's see, Enviro. There we go. Solar panel controller. We need a controller, of course. That's the basis. So that's just lapis, a solar cell. These take photovoltaic cells. It's not too bad, it's just a lot of lapis. And lapis is quite rare in this mod pack. So, I'm going to take a look at the resources needed. I'm also going to do a spot of mining because, well, we need to mine a lot. I might also want to make an excavator because the excavators will help us with the gravel and the clay that we get underground. So let me make one of those real fast. And in honor of a dwarf that really likes digging holes, we're going to name this one Honeydew. There we go. We might want some extras on it, like a diamond and an emerald. That would be really good. Some luck and haste as well. Well, we don't really need luck and haste on this. We'll put a diamond and an emerald on it for durability. There we go. And that will be it until now. It's not going to be a very important tool to us, relatively. There we go. So this one will be able to cut through all the dirt and grime we get underneath. So let's go for some resources. We really could use a bit of redstone. That would be really nice. Also, we have our... Let's put these away for a second. We have our auto torch. We're just going to go auto torch. We're not going to be very OCD about it anymore. Let's dig out a certain way. It doesn't really matter where. Let's just dig out this way. Why not? There we go. We already got diamonds. That's really nice to have. I'll get you to clean this up. And this will automatically place torches wherever we go. So we can just dig in any random direction. Oh, there we go. A spot of lava. We'll just go around it. No problem at all. A bit of redstone. That's very nice to have. Let's grab our lucky pickaxe. There we go. Let's put this away. I forgot to bring my my bags. You know what? I'll grab my bags real quick. And get rid of this as well. It's strange how the... what's it called? The Matic doesn't really help with gravel, but it does help with dirt and sand. It's quite unique, actually. All right, let me do a fair spot of mining. We'll get some materials to make some solar panels. That would be really good, I guess. All right, so let's try and make this thing. Solar array tier 1. Requires 16 structure blocks, tier 1 or above. We can do that. For these structure blocks, do we need... Yeah, we just need 1 basalt, so 16 structure blocks should be 16 basalt. There we go. Put this in the machine, and let's make 16 of these. Let's see if we can do it. That's 14. We need a bit more gold. Let's see, we have some gold. But we also need some gold for blocks. Let's see. Can we melt down gold horse armor? I believe we can do. Yeah. And otherwise we'll have to make a quick trip to the nether to make some more gold. I believe we can melt this down. Yes, we can. Great. Alright. So that would take care of our gold needs. Just need a couple more structure blocks then. What else do we need? Solar array tier 1. Solar cells. 9 of them. 9 solar cells. Now these are a bit more tricky because they require redstone, iron, but also photovoltaic cells. So we need 9 of these. It's 27 of those. 27 of those. Alright, we can do that. I hope so, at least. 27, great. So those can go back in the machine. And then we need to craft these. We also need some clear glass, which is... enriched sand. And how many of those do we need? We're going to need 27 of those as well. Alright, so let's do it. 27. Then we smelt them up. There we go. Those will go straight into the machine. Is our gold ready yet? Yes, great. Alright, 1 block, 7 ingots. Gold is luckily... material that hardens really quick. We should automate this like we did in the Sky Factory series as well. Well, that can wait. There we go. And you come here. There we go. Close the doors. Some more ingots. Great. Oh, that's a bit more than I expected, but I don't believe you can waste these, so the only thing we wasted is gold. Great. Not so great at all, actually. So, basalt, let's grab 16, we need 16, so let's put those back. Solar array, solar cells. It appears that we don't have the clear glass just yet. There's a bit of bit strange. Oh, it doesn't take it from the machine. That's odd. Alright, so we need 9 solar cells. Boom. And we also need some modifier cores. And I believe we only need 4 of these. But we do need some more sand then. Let's see, 4 modifier cores. Right. So what we're going to do is, this is a basic modifier core. We need 4 blocks of iron. There we go. We need stone. We do have stone. And clear glass. So that's 16 more of these. Great. Alright. You go in. I'm very surprised as to why this importer won't take the items from here. Well, there are a couple of bugs in this pack when you re-enter the nether. That stuff goes wrong. Might want to relog just to be sure. So yeah, after relogging, this worked perfectly, which is very strange, but apparently the way it works. So I believe we've got all the things we need. Now we need an assembler, which is any tier 2 structure block with 2 obsidian. Right. So we can upgrade one of our basalt structure blocks. And we got some obsidian, I believe. So there we go. One assembler ready to assemble. And now we of course need the solar panel controller tier 1. Now this also requires a couple of blocks of gold and some blocks of lapis. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can do it just about. And 1 extra solar cell, which I didn't account for. Now a lapis. We do have plenty of lapis left. Right, so where did the other solar cell go? Oh, I put it in the machine. That's a bit strange. Alright, so we need 1 solar cell. So we need more of those photovoltaics. 3 of them to be exact. And also some more of this. 3 of those to be exact. Put them in the furnace. There we go. Now we should be able to create our 10th solar cell. There we go. Now we should be able to build the controller. Nice. So I believe the way this works is if you put down a controller, we'll put it on the roof, right? Get rid of this for a second. This is a bit hectic, truth be told. You know what? We're gonna redo this for a second. Probably don't want to go onto the roof all the time. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab these conduits and I'm gonna put the controller on here. Now what happens is I right click with this assembler on the controller and it will automatically assemble entry-level solar array. And this will produce energy for us. And a nice amount of it too. So let's just run this cable down the side of the building like we intended, but just have it a bit more central. There we go. Something like this. Hope I have enough of these conduits, and otherwise I might have some in the computer left. There we go. Clearly enough. Great. And now this solar panel will provide a lot of energy for cheap. And we can even put the wind generators down somewhere around here. I believe that these will still work if these go here. Yeah, they will still work. Look at that. Nice. This doesn't really output to anything. This does. We need to change this around. Do we have a wrench? Not on our person. Let's grab the wrench. The next step we're going to try to build is we're going to build one of those void ore miners. We're going to need a lot of this clear glass apparently, so I'm just going to... Oh, that's not a stack at all. I thought we could have a stack, but... Oh well, you know, what we can do easily to get more sand is we go outside. We're going to grab a bit of this. just 4 stacks or something. That's fine. Is one of my pearls ready? No, not yet. Not yet. And put it in the sag mill. If we put this in here, we'll get some sand as a byproduct. We do still have this running on coal. We might want to have the sag mill on the other end as well, on the solar panel. For now, this will do. This will do fine. Alright, so I'm probably going to get some sand from this, and if I am diligent enough, I will catch the sand before it gets turned into silicon. Because silicon is, of course, not only a byproduct of a lot of other things, but it's also what sand turns into in the sag mill. As you could see just now, we didn't have any sand left, just flint and silicon. So we'll have to be careful for that. I'll keep an eye on it. So what do we actually need? We need 2 laser cores with the void ore miner. 2 laser cores, 20 machine bases. Now a basalt machine base takes redstone, basalt and iron bars and some gold. Now gold is not really a problem. I believe I still have some gold. No, not a lot. We do have to do a trip to the nether. But other than that, yeah, we're not very strapped for resources. We've got iron bars still. We can even make more if you wanted to. There we go. Let's make another stack. There you go. 120. Let's put some more in. Why not? We're gonna need some, so that's fine. Let's make the laser cores, shall we? At least 2 of them. So that's done. Now, what else did we need? The machine blocks. We need 20 of those machine blocks, right? Yes, and structure block tier 1 or above. So we also need some basalt structure blocks. This is environmental tech. This is exactly what we need. We already have 5. Yeah, we need a lot of gold. So let me do a quick trip to the nether. Let me also grab 15 of these. Put these in here. That's fine. So we need some gold. So yeah, that's going to be it. I'm going to go grab some gold. We've got some sand coming in. That's all fine. That will not take forever. So let me go into the nether and I'll be back in a jiffy. This place is loaded with gold. In order to make the controller for the void ore miner, it looks like we need some ores themselves. Diamond ores, iron ores and nether quartz ores. Now this is not really a problem except for the diamond ore, which we have to get with silk touch. So let me make a new pickaxe. I'm going to make a very simple one this time. I'm going to make some wooden materials, a wooden tool rod, which makes it ecological so it will heal itself. A wooden binding as well. Let's put this back. I will make a manual pickaxe head just because it's the strongest tier. Now I believe we only need 3, but I brought some more just to be sure. Let's see, the pickaxe head. We'll put it in. We'll try to cast it, and if it takes more, we'll simply get some more. It's not really rocket science or anything. We've got plenty of this stuff. Also, almost out of lava, but that can be easily cured by going down the mine shaft for a second. We've got a lava lake down there somewhere. We'll fix it. That's going to be fine. Anyway, I'm going to search for some gold because we need plenty of this stuff. I'm also going to get me some iron ore, diamond ore and nether quartz ore with silk touch. Of course, for the iron ore you don't really need silk touch, but for the other 2 you do. So let me put this in here for the pickaxe. There we go. Now this should do nicely. And I believe... oh, we've even got 1 ingot left. Look at that. So it's only 2 ingots to create a manual tool. Alright, that's good to know. Very good to know indeed. Let's put this head on. And this is going to be our silk touch tool. It's going to be ecological and insatiable. I don't know how that would work. Let's give it a cute little name. I'm just going to call him Slick, because why not? And let's put the silk touch tool on it. There we go. So now this will allow us to pick up our ores, which is really nice. So let's first search for some diamond ores and let's test this puppy out. And finally, here it is, the Void Ore Miner Controller Tier 1. Oh, that took me quite some time, actually. Alright, we've got the materials now. So let's grab all of my stuff. Let's grab the assembler. Let's put down the Void Ore Controller Miner somewhere. Where do we want this thing? Because I really want to rip apart all of the mechanical stuff from this house and just have it be our house and have a nice factory floor somewhere. Because you know we're going to need a factory. Should we contaminate this lake? Should we just build on top of this? That would be kind of cool though. I don't know where to put the Void Ore Controller Miner. We could put it underground, of course, but I don't really feel like putting it underground. I feel like having a big laser up somewhere above ground. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rip all of this apart, I think, and I think we're going to build a factory next episode. Yeah, let's keep this stuff on our bag for now. Let's just put it down here. Look at that, great. Let's just keep it with us. We don't need infinite ores just yet, and even still, we need a lot of power to be able to, because this takes, what did it say? It takes a lot of power. Void Ore Miner, it takes 320,000 RF per duration. Oh wow, I nearly stuttered there. That took me by surprise. Alright, that's a lot of RF. Jeez, 320 RF per operation. That's going to get really old really soon. Because how much is this providing? This solar panel? I know it's very good, the solar panel, but it provides 720 RF per tick, which is nice at peak efficiency. These also provide 64 extra. This one too. That's really nice, but I don't think it's going to last for a long time. I think we need something like a reactor. So it would really be time for us to have a factory floor. So that's what I'm going to do next time. I'm going to build a factory, and I just don't know where yet. We could build it underground, the entire facility. That would be somewhat nice, though. You know what? Let's just build it in the basement. Why not? We'll get a lot of resources doing that, building it in the basement. We'll just... I don't know where just yet, though. Because this is going to go as well. This stuff. This is our charcoal maker. We'll have a new charcoal maker because this is very broken at this point. Just doesn't serve us any purpose anymore to have all of that charcoal. So yeah, let me have a good night's sleep over this. We'll come back. We'll have something nice. We'll make a factory floor. We'll do it probably underground. This will be the entrance. Probably one layer lower still. We'll have a nice entrance to an underground factory facility, and we'll probably build it that way because I believe there's nothing really there except for. Well, there are a couple of lakes. That way is not a good idea either because that's where the river is. You know what? We'll have to build it this way, under the mountain, and we'll make it nice. We'll have some struts to support all of this water. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, have a great day.